yesterday. So I started the 30-day challenge yesterday, and it was it was interesting. So some weird things happened. Like I experienced extreme rage yesterday. Like weird. I mean, real rage. You know what I'm saying? I was on the highway, and I mean, yeah, it wasn't typical road rage. I'm very familiar with that emotion. This was more than road rage. This was animalistic. It was primal. It's real sexy though. Like I wouldn't mind taking that to the gym with me. You know what I'm saying? But on 85, it wasn't good. It just wasn't a good situation. So I said, okay, well, I have to change this up. You know what I'm saying? So I went and got some coffee. I kind of subsided, the anger and rage a little bit. But then I started to really, you know, start to dig deep into this thing. Like, well, why, what, what's really going on? Why am I feeling this way? And then I remembered that the cigarettes, the nicotine, was really unearthing some emotional things that I haven't dealt with in a very, very, very long time. You know what I'm saying? So the cigarettes essentially quelled those memories and emotions. Uh, but then when I stopped smoking, oddly enough, they all came back, like in a flood. You know what I'm saying? And it's weird because I began to react the same way that. Oh, sorry about that. Yo, I got this Osmo. Yeah, there we go. So it started to react in the same way that I would have reacted in times past. So anyway, so I decided, you know what? I think the best thing for me to do is to kind of shut things down. You know what I'm saying? So I find me a little quiet space and meditated, and try my best to reflect on things and just stay still, because you're dealing with a physical pressure, if you will, but then you're dealing with a physical entity and a mental entity at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And that's what really makes it difficult, is that you're dealing with both the physical and the mental element of it is what causes the main problem. You know what I'm saying? So what I decided to do was, let's focus on the mental, because the physical part is you want some nicotine. Like, that's the physical. I want some nicotine. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. Well, since I want some nicotine as a constant, then let's try not to. We know the solution to that one, and that is not focus on the fact that I want some nicotine. Let's just try to ignore that. So we can't stop it from the physical level, because the day is the first day. So we got to be realistic. I can't stop it, because that chemical imbalance is there. There's nothing I can do about that. So what I can do though is try to mitigate the body's yearning for the nicotine by starting at the mental level. You see what I'm saying? So every time I've had the thought that I want a cigarette, and this is all day one now. We in day two now, but that was day one. It was all about, okay, just try to ignore the fact that you want a cigarette. If you can't ignore it, drop down, do some push-ups, do some sit-ups, punch yourself in the chest, do anything. The goal is to make it to the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? And then as far as the mental component, it was more about, well, again, making it to the end of the day, but what's the end goal? Like, why are we doing this? Why are we going through this situation? Why are we putting ourselves through this? This is where I was at mentally. And the other thing is, well, I guess the biggest, no, it's not the biggest thing, but the other thing is I want to make it to the barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can go cheat and buy some barbecue right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be really special when I get to bite into that barbecue. Might even light up a cigarette after the 30 days is over, just to say I was able to do something for 30 days that, oh God, I have not been able to do in years. For real. Like, when I say I smoke, I'm talking about that's the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning. Is smoke. I don't even like you talking about, I don't even drink water. You feel me? I don't even drink my coffee. The first thing I do in the morning time is hit my cigarette. Now, that cigarette took the place of weed, because it used to be as soon as I wake up, the first thing I hit is this weed. But now it's the cigarette, because I got a little one in there. So, you know, I have to go outside, smoke me a cigarette. But, you know, then they start tripping about that. So, okay, so then I switched to the hookah. So, and I use hookah and vape interchangeably, although I know it's not the same thing. So, you know, I just like to say hookah and vape, because initially I started with the hookah and then I switched to a vape when I was out in San Francisco. So for me, hookah and vape is, you know, essentially the same, although I know it's not. All right. So, but anyway, so then I would hit the vape, and then, you know, and then I just stayed on the vape for the longest. But now it's time to just let everything go, you know what I'm saying, and just not deal with it at all. So now I'm going completely cold turkey. There's nothing, no nicotine whatsoever. No nicotine from the vape, no nicotine from the cigarettes, no nicotine, period. No gum, no nothing. You know what I mean? So that's it, man. And that's what it was for day 2. Right now, as you can see, you know, my nerves are a bit better. And I don't feel like that I'm going to wake up in Debo's chicken coop. You know, so I feel a lot better from that. So I guess today, my main thing today is about creating strategies. You know, creating strategies so that, you know, I'm able to make it to, you know, the show on the show this week. So the recording, I can't wait to, you know, that's the things I'm focused. I got 2 interviews to do this week. I got one on Thursday with my guy Chad out of Florida. You know, shouts out to Chad and the Divine Reminder. He's gonna come through on a Thursday, and then after that, then I either have my the VR guy is coming in on Saturday. I think it's Saturday. I don't know, but yeah. So anyway, it's too many to do. You know what I mean? Then I got the restaurant on Thursday. So yeah, it's a lot. You know what I mean? So I try to stay focused on the work, and really that's it, man. You know, just come up with these strategies. So I hope everything is going well for you in your challenge. And like I said, you know, please feel free to post on the Facebook page your challenge, or send in videos, or, you know, participate. I look forward to seeing everybody at the barbecue. And you know, like and subscribe. I hate saying that, but you know, you're supposed to say it. So, you know, like and subscribe, or don't feel pressured. You know, like and subscribe, or don't. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's it, man. ATL, we out, baby. Earth Web Show. Holla back. Yep.